got kicked out of our apartment because my stepdad used the money to gamble. Now that's out of the way. Let's go to present day. In that time period of the accident, I was not mentally breaking down more and more since I was diagnosed with depression. I had voices screaming at me to kill myself. I have big legs pains since I was a child, which would keep me up at night. I have a heart condition that makes it hard for me to be active since one of the pumps in my heart is lazy, meaning I couldn't do sport or move a lot since I would get tired more easily. I would feel dizzy, heart would hurt. I would have a lot of problems breathing. It was dangerous for me to go outside if it was above 35 degrees outside, meaning that summer I was mostly stuck inside. And worst of all, the doctors weren't even sure what was the problem of my heart anymore, which stressed me out a lot. So basically, I was suffering mentally and physically every day. And when I was growing up, the people around always seemed to suffer more than me. So I basically never talked about my problems. And in the present day, it was hard for me to talk about my problems. So I learned to suffer in silence and from time to time cry myself to sleep. Now on that day, the period before it was physical education. And normally, I basically can't do nothing, like I could still do the treadmill and the stationary bike, but not much else. Now in that PE class, I don't remember what game we were playing. All I remember is that I was having fun, and it made forget about my problems until I nearly collapsed on the floor and I had a hard time breathing. So I stopped playing. Now in the next class, I wasn't feeling well, but I continued. I used water to help me not cough, but I ended up coughing 4 times. The first were small coughs, but the fourth one was bigger, and then my teacher yelled at me saying to stop it because I was disrupting the class even though I wasn't. So I crashed out at her because it was bullshit, and the class agreed with me, but she didn't want to apologize. So I left school and didn't come back for 3 days. Well, technically 5, since the situation happened Thursday, and I went back to school Tuesday to take care of the situation. And when me, the teacher, and another adult, which I can't remember what was her job at school, the teacher still refused to apologize, instead doubling down on her point of view, but they realized that it was a stupid situation, so they didn't ended up suspending me. Instead, they gave me a detention.